right, so first, Laura's going to do warm-ups and work on your and maybe stand up. And Kevin's going to go back to the back home and then going to give a little presentation tonight on neurodiversity. And then we'll have choir announcements in the break, and then we'll do Harbor Me, Yo Te Nombro, and Beauty of the Earth if we have time. Community announcements and appreciations, and that will be our night together. Woohoo! Woo!
Everybody. Hi. For those of you who weren't here last week, my name is Laura, and I'm here helping out with the choir. Very honored to be here. I'm a music maker in town, and you all really align with a lot of things that I align with, so I'm very excited, and I love the fact that there's so many different kinds of people here for me to get to know. So I was asked to warm you guys up. So you can sit, or if it's available in your body, you're welcome to stand. Either one works. I'm going to sit tonight just because that feels good, but hopefully you can see me. And if it's available in your body, I'd love you to take a nice deep breath in, raising the arms up as high as is comfortable. And inhale, and then exhale down the center of the body, bringing that energy nice and down. And I suggest taking a cleansing breath through the nose if it's available to you. It's also okay if moving your arms isn't possible. Just feeling an expansion somewhere in your body, finding space, and exhaling down. Nice. Breathing in. And one more exhale down. So every time I'm asked to come up and do a warm-up, I'm going to integrate a little bit of vocal technique. It's just a fun little fact. I come from a family of opera singers. I grew up in Chicago. Both my parents sang there, in the city and stuff. So my grandmother was also a singer. So I come from a long line of singers, and I feel like I'm very blessed and lucky to have had that. And anywhere that I can share that, I'm excited to do so. So one of the things we recommend, if it's comfortable, is you can just kind of massage your cheeks, or where you plug your ears. There's the mandible joint, and you can also rub that. You can rub here. If this isn't comfortable for you, then that's okay. You can just take some nice yawns or do something else that makes you feel comfortable. And then when we're singing, almost in any style, by the way, I've taught not every style, but a lot of different styles of music. But we're looking to find resonation in our voice, and so releasing the jaw helps. And I always tell people, imagine a beautiful temple or a cathedral or a singing bowl in the back. And it's like a little yawn, and you can just feel that space. And I think you're doing Spanish today with Colleen, so I was going to integrate in Spanish L today. Oh, is this too loud? Okay. Like, wow, it's so loud. Okay, so Spanish L is different from an American L, and that they use the tip of their tongue behind their two front teeth, and they lift it up, and they go, la, 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 right? We tend to do that, right? But la, and then the tongue drops behind your bottom teeth. La, 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 la. So put your hands on your teeth. You can feel if you're using your jaw. There's something for fun when you brush your teeth this week. So you can look in the mirror and go, la, la, la. And that feeling you can do that without moving your jaw. But rocking sometimes helps to open up your resonating space and become a resonator. Very simply, we're going to do in whatever octave works for you. Okay? You don't have to be up here with me. You can be down here. You can do that. Please see me afterwards because that's an unusual voice. And then, oh, there's my key. Here we go. Yeah, an experiment. Try singing with a really wide ah, and then try singing with a more
resonate. And you're also strengthening your vagus nerve every time you come here, right? And your nervous system is strengthening by coming together. Here we go. Let's see how low we can go. I'm a soprano, so a lot of you are going to beat me up. Here we go. Syracuse Community Choir, oh, I love you so. Yeah? And I love you so is like, some people say it like a vampire, but it's very, oh, not I. It can be if you're singing a different style, but right now we're stretching our resonators inside, so we can get a lot of space in our sound, right? Okay, let's try it. Make it you guys. Syracuse Community Choir. Oh, I love you so. Yeah. Syracuse Community Choir. Oh, I love you so. Syracuse Community Choir. Oh, I love you so. And when you breathe in, you want to breathe in and feel the high note that you're going to sing before you even breathe, right? Like I'm opening my mouth, I'm feeling the tall space inside. Right? I'm feeling that space. I'm dropping my jaw and raising my soft palate. There's a soft palate in the back that raises up when you yawn, that kind of feeling. And then the jaw releases. Here we go. Syracuse Community And if soft palate and all that technical stuff just drives you crazy, you can think of a rainbow. Just rainbow that sound up high. Yeah? You can even move your arms. Don't feel like you have to sit still and stagnant, right? Singing is connected to your body. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine. This is at the very end near measure 16.
Give us salt.
The very last page for those of you using music and the lyrics, I believe measure 60 was 61. Pick up to 61. Give us bread, give us salt, give us wine, smaller than dust on this map that lies the greatest thing we had, the dirt in which our roots may grow, and right fall it. So we had, give us bread, give us salt. We might come to the end and hum it a little bit at the end. It just feels like that's the vibe that you all have going on, yeah? That is our home. And that end is the first place we sing all a cappella, right? I'm just feeling a little squished in here, so I'm just gonna bring it out just a hair, hopefully without hurting anything. Okay. So let's do that one more time together. And I kind of played the accompaniment. It is all unison. We're starting it, give us bread, give us salt, give us wine. I'll bring you in. Ready? Cleansing breath. Give us bread. Breathe. Give us salt. Breathe. Give us wine. Salt of heaven, salt is sad. Big breath. What's the greatest thing we have? Breathe. The fish are loose, they roll, and the bright do all it holds. That's so wonderful. Now we're going to go to the beginning of the song. Okay. So we are going to start at the words, we'll tell our stories. That's where we're all going to come in together. Measure 17. We'll tell our stories on these walls. Every year measure how tall. And just like a work of art, we'll tell our stories on these walls. And this is unison right now, what we're doing that's in the music. It's unison with the sopranos and tenors, right? If you are a different voice part and you want to join in, that is fine right now, okay? So this sounds like, it's actually not in this one, I just realized. So sopranos, we are. We'll tell our stories on these walls. Every year measures how tall. Yeah? Let's just try that much together. Here we go. Down here, nice breath in and breathe. We'll tell our stories on these walls. Off, breathe. Every year measures how tall. Off, and we'll breathe and sing. It's like a work of art. And then we'll come in again. We'll tell our stories on try one more time. We'll tell our stories on these walls. Ready and breathe. We'll tell our stories on these walls. Off. Very good. Yeah. Now let's do those two parts together. And then I'm going to give the oohs. Don't worry, altos and basses. I got you. Okay. So let's do sopranos and tenors together. The tenors start down here. Going back to the same place with the words, we'll tell our stories on these walls. It's the pickup notes to measure 17. Going into page 2. And the sopranos start, we'll tell our story. And the tenors start with, we'll tell our stories. Okay, here we go. So remember that and breathe. We'll tell our stories on these walls. Off, breathe. Off, breathe. hold out for a whole measure. So it's 1. Breathe. Breathe. I threw a lot at you right there. We're going to do it one more time together. Your sound is great, okay? Everyone together with the first loose one. I'll do the best I can playing 3 parts. Let me turn on my brightness here. I might need it. So, come on, bass. First, we do the top bass, the slow, and then the tenors. And then alto, and breathe.
So, Karen, the question is, should I teach the soprano line over that, or? Yeah? Okay. So, sopranos, hello! We're going to go ahead and sing. We are measure 24, pick up the 25, so it's right before 27, with the words, let the years we're here behind. Is everybody set where we are? And if you're not, ask your friend next to you. Okay?
Yeah. We'll do it one more time. I threw a lot at you. Guys, you have this. Together you have it. We all have different strengths. I'm not going to sing with you this time. Ready and breathe. Off. Off. Yes, and just when you sing, if you catch a breath before settle our bones, it will help you get through the next phrase. Okay, so there's a little rest, and you can take a tiny breath. So try it from open, wide, settle our bones. Ready? Open, wide, breathe. Open, quick breath. Settle our bones like wood over time. Give us breath, give us songs, give us love. Okay, we'll just jump off the cliff and try it together. You know, it might be a little messy. It's okay. We have time. Can you still hear me? Okay. So, what happens is the sopranos and the tenors start at, we'll tell our stories on these walls every year, every measure, how tall. And just like a work of art, we'll tell our stories on these walls. And then the basses and altos need to be ready to go with the oohs. Yes, Karen?
I heard the word walk, sort of work. Did I say walk over, sort of work over?
Where are we? Did I say it wrong?
Yeah.
Did I say walk of art?
I don't know.
It is work of art.
second to review the coming home warm-up. I will have music for you guys in the near future. Next week, hopefully, is what I mean by that, and we'll get that in for you guys. So let's start with that main melody. Alright, so the words again, and we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. I'll sing it for you a couple times, and join in when you feel comfortable. And we, oh, I'm going to sing. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. Yeah, let's do that a couple more times. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. And once more. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. Yeah. Now that last home again, make sure we're coming in all together. I'll try to give you a clear view, but there's going to be like a beat of the rest. And we will come back home, home again. All right, let's go into the bass part. I had the basses and altos on this last week. So it's this, it goes a little bit differently. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. Basses and altos, a couple more times, we'll review that. Here we go. What?
Yeah, somebody parked in the wrong, can you say it something like?
Okay, and we just need to know that these last few parking spots are actually rented out. So it's a Scion, gray
It's
Scion.
mine. It's the only place to park in the whole world.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is there a parking? There's no parking on the
No, there wasn't.
Which ones are rented?
It has a, it
It's like
has a,
what, like parking
Not the sign.
right here at the end, and they are rented and nobody's supposed to park it.
they say reserved, though, and there's a sign that says reserved. Somebody else can move your car for you.
Let's not make a scene, get back to work.
Alright, so basses and altos. Can we have the tenors join with that? Also, I would love for the basses and altos. You guys can be a little louder. I will sing with the basses and altos. Tenors and sopranos, you guys do that main melody. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1. We will come back home. We will come back home. Home again. Let's layer sopranos on top of that. We have a nice 3-layer cake about to start going on. Good memory sopranos. A little more from you guys. You guys know the part. Keep holding. 1, 2 sopranos, and 1.
We will come back home, and we will come back home, home again.
We're just going to send it all 3 parts together. Tenors, melody, sopranos, your part, altos and basses, your part. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1. We will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. Altos, do you guys think you can do a separate part?
Yes,
I'm going to give
yes.
you guys, let's try it. So listen. Alright, we'll do that a couple times. Can everyone sing the alto part where we all going to support each other? We are a community. Here we go. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. Cool. One more time with everybody on the alto part. Ready, and 1. And we will come back home, and we will come back home, home again. Alright, now just altos. 1, 2, altos alone. and go.
We will come back home, and we will come back home again.
All four parts. Everyone stand up. All four parts. Here we go. Get glory. Get glory. So your first note yet? Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Oh, and the out first note. Sorry. So this is tenors, altos, sopranos. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and
And we will come back home, and we will come back home again.
nice. One more time. So, and we're going to do like a layering effect to like in the procession because it won't just be like a one-time thing. So we might have like the melody enter in by itself. So let's try maybe an experiment with that. So we'll try starting with the tenors by themselves doing the melody, and then we'll do tenors and basses. After that, we'll do tenors, basses, altos, and then finally we'll do tenors, basses, altos, sopranos all together. Here we go. I will remind you of that as we go through it. So tenors alone. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, tenors, and.
And we will come back home, and we will come back home again.
That's what this is.
And we will come back home, and we will come back home again.
And the altos, 2, 3, and 1.
And we will come back home, and we will come back home again.
Sopranos, 2, 3, and 1.
And we will come back home, and we will come back home again.
My work with that is done. Now
Hi everybody, it's Mara, she, her, quiltmaster. For those of you who don't know, we do a choir quilt every year and it gets raffled off at our winter solstice concert. It's a big fundraiser for the choir. All the squares are done. I spent some of the time the last few days cutting them all down to be the same size. And the quilting bee is this Sunday at my house. I know that Eleanor's coming, and Evan's coming, and Coffee's wants to come, and Annabette's coming. But we would welcome anyone else if you know how to sew. That would be great. And I have instructions to my house and the details about what you can bring. Elizabeth, I hope, is coming. I'm trying to get Elizabeth to come. So anybody else, talk to me during the break. This is not a picture of exactly what it looks like, but it is multicolored stripes, some of which are framed in white and some of which are framed in black. And it's going to be very beautiful. It's about queen size. And your roll will come soon when you'll have photos and tickets to sell. Thank you. So see me if you want to come to the quilting bee. Can you all see this? No? It's all right. Let's hold it up higher. No, it's all right. It's all right. All right.
People who can't see over your face.
That's what's wrong. Hi, I'm Annabette, she, her. I'm part of the development team. We wanted to introduce you to our tree. Do you see a tree out here? Yeah, I see. Sort of. There are roots there, right? And there's a tree top. Through our process this practice season, we're going to make this tree grow with all of our various financial contributions, okay? And there are lots of ways that you can help out. The way we're going to talk about today are, and this will be here every time, okay? We'll always have it on the back table, and you can check out where the tree is at and what we grew and how we grew it.
put the numbers on here, so we don't have to talk about it all the time. But today is the big day to give Dottie another push, right? And I brought a bill to put into Dottie, and then Donna is going to finger around to you as soon as possible. But in the meantime, we also are beginning our pledges. Do you all know about the pledges? You probably read it in Karen's newsletter, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I'm really proud that in the last couple of seasons, people have been so generous in terms of their pledges, and I think that we can continue doing that. We need to continue doing that. So please fill out your pledge cards. And what's the process again, Karen? Exactly with the pledge cards?
Take it back and give it to Tracy.
Okay, Tracy, you will tell us. Okay, you want this? Because I'm not so informed about that.
So we have our pledge cards tonight. This is what they look like. You can each pick one up from me during the break. And it basically asks you to pledge an amount for the season. You can either do a one-time donation. You can say, I'm going to give so much across the season. You can do it weekly. And there's things to check off on there about the different rehearsal days and when you'll bring some money in. And then there's a yes, I will donate as I'm able to the season. So you figure out what works best for you and your family's budget and that sort of thing. Once you fill out the card, we'll put it in an envelope. And if you're doing it over time, each week you'll find your envelope in one of those pink buckets back there based on which section you're in. And every week or every third week or however you're doing it, you can add money to your envelope and we'll get it to the treasurer who will keep track of your donations. So that's all there is to it.
All right, great. And she'll tell me, and then I'll add a piece of tree to our tree, okay? And you can check right here how we're doing, okay? Thank you so much.
It's not great.
All right.
Can you fill out a registration form, please? Whether you've been here, if you're brand new, or you've been here for 40 years, everyone needs to fill out a registration form. There are questions on there that I need the answers to. Tonight, I also have volunteer forms. We ask in choir that everybody help monetarily, but also help physically. There's lots of different possibilities, little volunteer jobs, big volunteer jobs. But if you can come find me during the break, I'll be behind those tables, and I can give you a volunteer form and a pledge card. And if you have any questions, just let me know.
Just like last year. It's always the same.
So in this song, the altos,
I don't think,
Altos.
yeah, no, I think we didn't.
the altos are gonna sing
We
that
didn't.
note the whole time. And, you know, it's not the most exciting of things, but it is going to create some of these beautiful crunchy chords. That note droning on the whole time is going to create some of those wonderful dissonances. Okay. So we're going to start with altos on that. We got your note here. We're going to start measure 5, which is harbor a Palestinian. And the rhythm on that, we're kind of going to put, if you can imagine, an apostrophe in the, kind of between the I and the A, Palestinian. We're going to try it like that, okay? And that's going to come up later in the song too. We're going to kind of put a little apostrophe in there, almost make it a conjunction. Okay. I'm going to sing the first line. Please repeat after me, altos only for right now. 1, 2. Would you harbor a Palestinian, non-Muslim, a Jew, a heretic, Coptic, or spy?
song, and you'll see me. I wouldn't call myself a dancer, but I'm going to be up here bopping. And it's kind of it's in 3/4 time, and what that means is it's kind of the waltz meter. So we got little 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's kind of what I'm feeling as I'm going through this song. So I'm going to sing it one more time. Altos, you can sing with me this time. I think we got it. It's just that one note. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew, a heretic, convict, or spy? Keep going, please. Would you harbor an immigrant, woman, or child, a poet, a prophet, a king? Perfect, thank you. Okay. Tenors and basses. Again, at measure 5, would you harbor a Palestinian? Listen first, please. Would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew, a heretic, convict, or spy? Can you sing that back to me, please? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew, a heretic, convict, or spy? One more time. Would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew, a heretic, convict, or spy? Very good. Let's join. On my music it says that it's just, maybe it's just the way it's copied, it says it's just the altos. Sopranos, would you join us on the altos? C right there? So, measure 5, would you harbor Palestinian? I'd like everybody please to be singing that. Sopranos, please join the altos on their line. And tenors and basses together there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Would you, oh, sorry, that was my, we're right through. I got my note. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew, a heretic, convict, or spy? Keep going, please. Would you harbor an immigrant, woman, or child, a poet, a prophet, a king? Very good, okay. And just a reminder on that rhythm, would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew? Okay. Remembering there. Yeah. Okay. Was there a question? Yes, Annabelle. Yep. Okay. Or an immigrant. Yep. Yeah, let's have, you can add a little N there after the A if you'd like. So, would you harbor an immigrant, woman, or child? So the rhythm is as written there. But you can make it say an instead of a immigrant. You can make it say, sorry? Yes. So on measure, pick up to measure 14, would you harbor an immigrant? The rhythm is, would you harbor an immigrant, woman, or child? So the only change, well, you have a written change to the word immigrant, and then we can also turn the A into an and, so it says an immigrant. Yes? Yep. You're over here. Would you harbor a Palestinian? Yeah. Would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew, a heretic, convict, or spy? Would you harbor an immigrant, woman, or child, a poet, a prophet, a king? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and so so in this part, right in measure 21, where we just ended, we ended with, in measure 20 with a king. And let me, I'm going to be mindful of time. Who's next? Colleen? Yes, oh, question. Can I pause for 1 second to understand the question? I just need to think. Oh, yes, okay, so there is an A. So if you, in your music, at measure 5, the words are, would you harbor a Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew? We are going to keep the A's in there for that one. If that clarifies that. Yeah, let's sing it right one more time to there, and then I'll pass it on over to Kelly. Awesome. Okay, so starting at, actually, can we start at the beginning? We did that last time. And what I would like, we are in unison for the beginning. So at the beginning, the words are, would you harbor me? And we do that 4 times. So I'm just going to model it first. So yeah, we're singing all that words on that note. And the only thing that's different, and I know last week I had altos join with us. I want to see how it sounds with just tenor bass going down on that last note. So, for example, sopranos and altos would sing, would you harbor me? Holding it out. Would I harbor you? Holding it out. Would you harbor me? Sopranos and altos would sing, would I harbor you? Holding it out. But tenors and basses, that last one, would sing, would I harbor you? And you can kind of see in your music, the U is circled and the note is circled. So it goes down just on that U. Does that make sense, tenors and basses? Okay. Okay, let's start it, and let's just go as far as we got today. So starting from the beginning, would you harbor me? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Would you harbor me? Would I harbor you? Would you harbor me? Would I harbor you? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1. Would you harbor Palestinian, a Muslim, a Jew, a heretic, convict, or sire? Would you harbor an immigrant, woman or child, a poet, a prophet, a king? Good, excellent. Wonderful work, everybody. I think that my last comment before we end that, I love we're being nice and strong. That drone note is gonna punch through everything. So we actually can probably lighten up a little bit on that drone note for sopranos and altos. So we can hear the lovely movement in the tenor bass line. But that sounds wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes, Tracy, question before we go. Yes. I'm gonna think about how I'm gonna conduct that a little bit clearer for those fermatas in the first 4 measures. So I'm gonna think about that, and I'll come back to you with some clearer direction on that. Thanks, Tracy. All right, thank you very much. I'm gonna pass it to Colleen.
Yeah.
How many of you, you don't have to know, oh, sorry, I'm Colleen, she, her. I forgot to introduce her. You don't have to know Spanish, you just, kind of have to be open to pronunciation. And because I would love an ensemble, a good mix of voices, lower and upper voices. And we will meet usually in the before rehearsal, like around 6:15. And if you can't make it all the time, there'll be practice tracks and all that stuff. So how many of you are thinking you might want to be in the Spanish ensemble? Okay, that's great. That's great. Good. Maybe a couple more low voices might want to think about it. Richard. All right. So, but before we get to that, anybody going to the No Kings rally? All right. So we're going to do a little. I guess it's like what Mara would call an energizer, right? I just kind of riffed on this, and so you can repeat, sing after me. There ain't no kings, in the USA, ain't no kings, no how, no way. We don't believe your lies, no matter what you say. There ain't no kings, in the USA. Everybody you jailed, we will set free. We will reunite every family, every child you terrorize. We will shower with love. We will guard their lives. Every person you drag away, we will find them. We will keep them safe. 'Cause there ain't no kings in the USA. There ain't no kings. No how, no way. All your gold we'll give away. 'Cause there ain't no kings in the USA. All you thugs will be disarmed. We will tear up your uniforms, and we will reclaim our dignity while you beg for our mercy. And all those masks will tear away. Why? 'Cause there ain't no kings in the USA. There ain't no kings in the USA. There ain't no kings. No how, no way. There ain't no kings in the USA. That was cathartic. Yeah. More where those came from. I'm going to join the frog resistance. I don't know about you. This? Oh, well, this is fine. Yeah. You can hear me fine, right? Rick? Okay. So we're just going to go over a little bit of the Spanish today, and then I'm hoping Laura will direct the song. You'll sing over it. Yeah. Right. Great. Okay. But so how it's going to go is that this is a song that was a really powerful song that we did in the past. We did it a while back. It's called "I Name You Liberty," right? And I'm using the word liberty because in Spanish it's "Yo te nombro libertad," and it was sung during the dictatorship in Argentina. It's an anthemic song from Latin America. And all the things that we're experiencing now, Latin America has been through for decades at the hands of the U.S. military and the elites of that country, as you know. So, as many of you know. And It's based on a French poem, and it's translated into Spanish and then put to music, and that's really the power of how music works, you know. So, and the lyrics will have the translation also. So when we have more time, I could, read the translation. But the nice part about this arrangement is that we'll be singing some of the Spanish, I've translated it into English, and so we'll sing a verse in English as well, and a chorus as well. So let's just go through, just to pronounce for some pronunciation. How many of you are not familiar with Spanish pronunciation? All right, a few people. So we'll just go for the vowels first. It's always the vowels. All right, so, and that's why Spanish sounds so beautiful. There's like 5 vowel sounds. So it's ah, ah. Laura was talking about that. Ah, e, and actually, this is a nice little thing for your breathing. So because when you say the Spanish vowel, you're able to put your hand on your abdomen or your stomach area, and then you'll feel it kind of push out, and you'll know you're doing a good A. So ah, feel your stomach what? E, o, u, ah, e, o, u. Good. O. Nice. O. Yeah. It's like less round or something. I don't know. And the tricky thing is that visually, E is I in English, right? So every time you see a Y or an I on the page, you're going to pronounce it how? E. Right. And good. And then the other thing about Spanish is that the consonants are very soft, right? So let's try say like the name, like I'll say, listen to the difference. If I say, because the word, the name for Peter in Spanish is Pedro, right? So listen for the difference if you can. Peter. You can put your mouth, you can put your hand, you're able to put your hand over your mouth and say Peter. Get a little aspiration. And then try this. Pedro. You shouldn't really hear, you shouldn't, feel that's so much air. The consonants are soft and the vowels are crisp and beautiful. So, if you get confused along the way with the singing, just focus on the vowels and you'll be fine. And the other thing is that Spanish has what's called an elision, right, between, and you'll see some of them to help you in the music. But if it ends in the word ends in like an A or an O, and the other word begins with also a verb, a vowel sound, then they kind of collide into each other. So, like if we want to say the love, right? The love, right? Or the hope, right? It's very two separate, distinct things, but in Spanish, it's a beautiful word for hope is esperanza. Try it. Esperanza. Esperanza. It's got an S, but listen, it's really light. I barely hear the S. Esperanza. Yeah, it's almost better to leave it out. A lot of cultures in Spanish, they leave out the S. The S is gone. All right, so we try this. La esperanza. La esperanza. Nice. It just kind of see how it elides one together. All right, so are we good? We're ready to, okay, so let's do, let's look at, if you have the music, it will be it'll be on page 2, and so that will be measure 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, measure 35, and so thereabouts, and you have measure numbers 2 on your lyrics, so you should have, and it starts with the chorus, right, page 2, All right, on measure 35. We're not going to be singing it, we're just going to be speaking it. So let's try it. I'll go slow, and if we're going too fast, just give me the high sign of that. Escribo tu nombre. Escribo tu nombre. En las paredes. En las paredes. Nice. There's another little trick to Spanish. The word try it. Listen, it's a little bit different. Here, listen for the D, you won't hear it. Paredes. The D between two vowels is like a little TH. Paredes. So you can even just say like, paredes. Nice. All right, so let's just try that. Escribo tu nombre en las paredes. Ready? Escribo tu nombre en las paredes. Good. Everybody good? De mi ciudad. And the same, the D there, it's really soft. Yeah. Ciudad. En las paredes. Oh, de mi ciudad. Sorry. De mi ciudad. Yeah, sorry. En las paredes. De mi ciudad. Ciudad. Huh? Oh yeah, it should be UI. Yeah, CIU. Yeah, that's very common. Yeah. Yeah, I have a wonderful arranger, and he doesn't know the Spanish, but it should be CIU, ciudad. You see where we are? You want to change that? It's CIU, not CUI. It's measure 41. Right where the number 1 is, right below that, you'll see the words. It should be spelled CIU. Ciudad. 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 Like see you. Ciudad. Yeah. Yeah, the D is pronounced kind of like a TH. Ciudad. Yeah, ciudad. No, just leave the D off at the end. Ciudad. Yeah. Are we done? Yeah, okay. I just want to say one thing. It's like, it says, it's like, escribo tu nombre en las paredes de mi ciudad. Want to try singing that? Escribo tu nombre en las paredes de mi ciudad. It's gonna be good. Yeah, it's really pretty arrangement too. All right, gracias, thanks. No case. Kevin.
Yep. All right, so, let's take a look at For the Beauty of the Earth. I'm going to play through a little bit of it for you guys, and maybe we can kind of sing through like the first little bit of the melody. All right, that sounds good. So everyone is starting on the same note. All right, 1, 2. Does everyone have their music? 1, 2, ready, and. delve more into it next time. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, some of you guys have great memories, and it's really, really good. It's going to make, you guys can be leaders within your section.
We say we're going to make this work our home, and we're going to plan it as our home. I think we have to hold both those things, that this is we are on the homeland of someone else, and how we make our home here. What does that mean? How does that all fit together? I think we can hold them both, but I want us to be aware of it as we sing. Anything about making this our home, and what that's meant. It's only about keeping it in our consciousness all the time, actually, and understanding that both things can be true. That we're in the Making the Home song, we're talking about creating a home and a community in some ways. That's really important, and at the same time, we are on occupied land.
October. We have a rehearsal before that. It's a Thursday night, the 30th, and a wonderful duo, dynamic duo, Endless Revolution is going to be coming to town and giving a wonderful concert at May Memorial. It's accessible, and it's also a benefit for May Memorial and Food Bank. Yeah, we've sung their songs many times. Yeah, and I'm going to sing a couple of songs with them, so it's really nice. They're good friends.
That sounds great. Do come to that. I'm Brad Sheeker. I wanted to let you know that the Syracuse Immigrant Refugee Defense Network is, and we're the Peace Award recipients this year. So you might want to consider joining us at No Kings. We are gathering in the space next to the post office on Kinney Road, because that is the place where the bus drops off people. We have a person in a wheelchair coming on the bus, so I am hoping it's accessible. I can't tell you that much about it. We're hoping to move through Erie Boulevard for visibility, but please join us and raise your voices for immigrants. Thank you.
SVE, Syracuse Vocal Ensemble, jazz concert, Park Central Presbyterian, this Saturday, October 18th at 7 p.m.
Whoa. You win the prize for the most succinct. Anybody else? Oh, I guess we can go on to appreciations. Yes.
I just wanted all of us, sometimes the behind the scenes people don't get recognized as much, and Matthew this week has done a lot on our website. And I just wanted to give you a thank you, Matthew. And check it out. I'm putting together a YouTube playlist of all our songs from the leaders. And there's also all the parts except the bass part for the North is already posted, every single part. And it's fun stuff. Just tool around if you like being online. Rehearsal. How do you find it? Can you tell them how to find the website?
The website for Community Choir? Yes, SyracuseCommunityChoir.org. SyracuseCommunityChoir.org. It might be in the newsletter, perhaps. Anyway.
There are links.
Just Google it. There's only one Syracuse Community Choir. There you go. Appreciations?
No, you don't have to push.
Karen, she, her, and I just want to appreciate the new people that are here, people I haven't seen in a long time, and Becca, who saw us on Facebook. Thanks for all the posts.
Other appreciations?
I would like to appreciate our song leaders today. Thank you so much.
I want to appreciate Kevin for giving the talk about neurodiversity and diversity. That's what I said. Kevin, thank you so much for doing that for us and for sort of coming out to the choir and being vulnerable. Thank you.
This is Carol, she, her. I also want to appreciate Kevin for saying about autism and somebody else that gets me besides all of you.
Great.
I want to appreciate, because Kathy, I saw you coming in, and I was like, is that you? And I was like, I want to appreciate the fact that you're here, because you sang the choir many years ago, and now you're here. I was like, what? And I was like, great. Okay, thanks a lot. Have a great night.